creación de Hispanic Retail Chamber of Commerce, que tuvo lugar el pasado año 2019, viene precisamente de esta necesidad que tenemos los retailers hispanos de una mayor unión donde salgamos ganando todos. En la Cámara lo que estamos es ofreciendo a todos nuestros asociados esa posibilidad de que los profesionales crezcan de la mano nuestra, de la mano de unas políticas comerciales comunes, cómo se debe atender a los clientes, cómo gestionar surtidos, cómo gestionar los cambios de tendencias, cómo gestionar las diferentes cadenas de supermercados. El valor que aporta el retail hispano a los Estados Unidos en un principio, hace prácticamente 10, 15 años, podía ser el de la nostalgia por los productos de la gente que viene proveniente de cualquier país de Latinoamérica o incluso de España. Entonces la gente buscaba en estos supermercados, en estos colmados, en estas bodegas, buscaba esos productos. Ya estamos en segundas y terceras generaciones de hispanos, incluso hispanos, ¿por qué no?, que no hablan español. Ya estos productos se han convertido en productos de la canasta normal o la canasta básica incluso de las familias americanas. Cabe decir que en un supermercado hispano, ahora, hoy en día, en esta década que estamos recién empezando, no solamente encuentran productos latinos. Hoy en día tú vas a cualquier cadena como Norgate en California, Vallarta, El Rancho en Texas, Sedanos en Florida, muchas cadenas. Puedes encontrar lo mismo que prácticamente encuentras en los tradicionales supermercados de los Estados Unidos. Y ojo, con una calidad inmensa, con un servicio y unos precios en igualdad de condiciones que los big players. Nosotros al cliente lo llamamos por su nombre y apellido y lo conocemos. Y esa es nuestra gran ventaja del retail hispano. El desafío del retail hispano frente a los tradicionales es muy grande. Y obviamente no va a ser o no es un camino fácil. Nosotros tenemos el desafío ahora mismo de apuntalar nuestro canal online. El retail hispano, los supermercados hispanos son tiendas tanto para visitar como para pedir desde la casa. El consejo que desde la Hispanic Retail Chamber of Commerce damos a los minoristas, al retailer que quiera empezar o que esté deseando invertir o estudiar una apertura en zonas que desconoce.
Hi, I'm Jody Daly, and this is PLMA Live. Well, North America's largest event for store brands is almost here. PLMA's private label trade show will take place November 13th through the 15th in Chicago. The show floor will be filled with domestic and international exhibitors showcasing products that will shape the future of private brands. And today, we'll get more details from the showrunner himself, PLMA's Anthony Aloya. Welcome, Anthony.
Hi, Jody.
So, Anthony, as PLMA approaches its first in-person show in 3 years, I understand there's a lot of good news for the industry. Tell us about it.
Sure, Jody. Store brand sales are up this year, ahead 9.8% through September. That's nearly twice the rate of national brands, which are plus 5.4%, according to IRI. This follows a record $200 billion in sales last year, when store brands accounted for 1 of every 5 products sold across all U.S. channels. That result represented a return to the steady, single-digit growth we've seen over recent years. For example, just prior to the pandemic in 2018 and 2019, annual sales were up 5% and 6% respectively. 2020 was a clear outlier. Store brand sales jumped 12% amid the nationwide shutdown of food service, a greater emphasis on cooking at home, and a boom in online ordering. This year, if the year-to-date trend holds, we expect an annual sales increase in the neighborhood of 9%. And that will be a very good year for the industry.
Anthony, why are store brands growing so much?
Well, certainly one reason is that store brands have come to be recognized by shoppers as a dependable ally against persistent inflation and other financial pressures. And that's not a surprise. During past periods of economic difficulties in this country, such as the 2008 recession and the years following, store brand sales increased sharply. In PLMA surveys at the time, shoppers across the country reported a high degree of satisfaction with store brands they purchased for the first time, adding they would continue to buy them when the recession ended, proving again that consumer trial is store brand's best friend. So there is a lasting benefit to store brands each time an economy-related bump in sales occurs. Consumers stick with them. Another reason for the surge is that store brands and the retailers who market them have been very responsive to consumers who, in the wake of the pandemic, have become concerned about how products are made, from their raw ingredients and attributes to their sustainability in terms of manufacture, use, and disposal. As they come to the shelves, many new and innovative store brand products are meeting these consumer demands.
As the only show in North America that focuses totally on store brands, the PLMA show is really considered a one-of-a-kind. Is there anything that makes this one especially unique?
Yes, Jody. It's an unprecedented opportunity for retailers and manufacturers to come together in person again. After a 3-year hiatus, transact business for the year ahead, and catch up on what's happened during that period in terms of products, practices, and people in the store brand industry. In high-velocity enterprises like grocery retailing and store brands, even short-term developments can be all-encompassing and transformative. That's only been the case in our business. In addition, there'll be plenty of new faces at the show, as there's been a fair share of buyer turnover with our retail customers. And these new players are learning how truly unique the PLMA show is. As you said, there is no other event in the CBG space in the country that brings together food and non-food suppliers with the assortment of products under one roof than our show. From health and beauty, including OTC pharmaceuticals, household products, kitchenware, pet and general merchandise, to food, snacks, beverages, dairy, frozen and refrigerated, center store, and much more.
Tell us why Chicago and the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center.
Sure. Well, the PLMA show is annually ranked as a Gold 100 event, identified as one of the largest trade shows in North America. And this year, too, we will once again have more than 1,300 participating companies representing nearly 2,300 exhibition booths. Our show requires more than 1 million square feet of exhibition space. And this convention center is one of the biggest in the U.S. that can accommodate PLMA. And Chicago is geographically located where it's convenient for attendees to travel to quickly. O'Hare International Airport has nearly 900 daily direct flights from O'Hare to and from 180 U.S. cities, plus another 105 daily direct flights to 62 international destinations. And this is important for our international exhibitors and attendees coming from more than 50 countries.
Anthony, how can show participants get caught up on key industry developments?
Well, I've always found that just walking the show floor and visiting booths is a great way to learn what's new. One can find innovation in every show aisle at PLMA. We assemble a wide spectrum of exhibitors, from legacy members who've come to dominate their category to startups and fledgling firms who are looking to break into the business. The seasoned suppliers, some of whom are global players, represent continuity, experience, and standing in the industry, while the newcomers bring energy and ambition. Here you'll find some of the most successful owners, CEOs, and entrepreneurs in store brands. It's a powerful mix of both U.S. and international suppliers. In addition, off the floor, we'll present an array of social events and speakers, panels, and programs that will provide a comprehensive update on the industry.
How about sharing some exciting product trends you're seeing from exhibitors?
There's certainly a surge in household and health and beauty products. We have a dedicated hemp-derived CBD section. Free from and plant-based is a growth area. Ethnic and specialty foods, ingredients and flavors, and wines from Australia, Argentina, Italy, Spain, and elsewhere from around the world. So we're very pleased the annual treasure hunt is back. All participants, retailers, visitors, exhibitors, and the trade press will once again be able to feel, touch, smell, taste, and experience firsthand all the great store brand products on display at the PLMA show.
Thank you so much, Anthony. We know that exhibitors and attendees can't wait to meet and learn and network at the biggest event for store brands.
Thanks for having me, Jody.
And to our audience, thank you so much for watching. For more information on the trade show, visit us on PLMA.com, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And we will see you next time. Hi, I'm Jody Daly, and this is PLMA Live. Big news about the private label trade show next month in Chicago. The show floor is sold out. There are more than 1,300 exhibitors and nearly 2,300 exhibit booths. This marks a powerful in-person return of the nation's largest event for store brands. PLMA's Anthony Aloya explains what makes this show just so unique.
It's an unprecedented opportunity for retailers and manufacturers to come together in person again. After a 3-year hiatus, transact business for the year ahead, and catch up on what's happened during that period in terms of products, practices, and people in the store brands industry. In high-velocity enterprises like grocery retailing and store brands, even short-term developments can be all-encompassing and transformative. That's only been the case in our business. In addition, there'll be plenty of new faces at the show, as there's been a fair share of buyer turnover with our retail customers. And these new players are learning how truly unique the PLMA show is. There is no other event in the CBG space in the country that brings together food and non-food suppliers with the assortment of products under one roof than our show. From health and beauty, including OTC pharmaceuticals, household products, kitchenware, pet and general merchandise, to food, snacks, beverages, dairy, frozen and refrigerated, center store, and much more.
That's right. The exhibit hall will be filled with thousands of new products that will shape the future of store brands. Trends include plant-based, wine and spirits, and health and wellness products, including CBD. And PLMA's Sharon Davis reveals sustainable products and packaging will be a big part of the show.
Sustainability is the strong word of the moment, both in the packaging, the items are cared for sustainability-wise, but also with the products themselves and how they are farmed for the food products or how they are made with recycled items for a non-food product. People have gone through the last couple of years, consumers, shoppers, wanting to make sure that they continue being healthy with their living, which has taken hold during these last 2 years.
Along with the exhibitors, nearly every major retail chain is registered to attend the show. PLMA's Suzanne Caputo tells us why it's so important for the retailers to attend this year's event.
So the theme of the show is exactly what the industry is feeling right now, that the consumers are back in charge. You know, it's been a tough few years and consumers know what they want. They want innovative, high quality products at a great value. And this pretty much defines store brands. Retailers are looking for these kind of products for their own brands, and PLMA Chicago will have them.
Anthony, Sharon, Suzanne, and the rest of the PLMA staff are busy putting the finishing touches on the exhibit hall and many other show features. These include the educational sessions, the Idea Supermarket, Salute to Excellence Award winners, and much more. PLMA.com has all the details. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter and LinkedIn for more updates. We'll see you in Chicago.